Shalom, shalom. To the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rekar Qudash. Double honor to the apostle nails of great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua have mercy upon you. All right. I'm on this channel Horizon. And I watched about a minute, almost 2 minutes of it, and I said, I gotta do a video on this here. This is good here. This is very good. And y'all know who it concerns. The wicked of the earth, y'all, right along with the serpent, which is our counterpart Eve, y'all. So I'm gonna say this here: the chickens have come home to roost. Y'all heard that saying now? The chicken have come home to roost. You know what? For you young folks, look at that. The chicken have come home to roost, meaning hold up, y'all. The chicken have come home to roost.
The saying, the chickens have come home to roost, means negative consequences are resulting from past actions or bad decisions. It's a metaphor for being held accountable for your choices.
Wow. Boy, how can you can't get no better than that there, boy. I might have to use this again. But listen up.
That's just why, we make sure everything's 100% correct.
What do you mean we should go ahead and do a paternity test?
So this story completely blew my mind the other day. I was just minding my business, scrolling through, until I came across this. So basically, her brother takes a random DNA test on his 3 kids, finds out, do you know what, they're not mine, tells his wife, hey, honey, I'm going to work. He's been gone for 5 years. So it got me thinking, and I think it got his sister thinking, why did he not just confront her? He just said, in the same silence you moved, I'm going to move.
Beautiful, wasn't it, man? Wasn't that beautiful, y'all? That was beautiful. In that same silence that you move, that's how I'm gonna move. Wow, that was beautiful.
Brittany, don't give me that dumbass face. Look, that's from my attorney and from the DNA analysis. The kid's not mine. Our child, or your child.
And before y'all come over here into my something that cause, Eve, y'all love to say everything a skit. Y'all love pushing out everything a skit. Like y'all not running around here sleeping around with multiple men and men raising other people's children. So don't come over here. You gotta come over here with that BS. I'm gonna tell you something real good now. Don't come over here.
Yeah.
Since when?
Well, you tell me, genius.
Well, for the last 7 years, he's been yours.
For the last 7 years, he's been somebody else's child that I've been raising, obviously. Obviously.
No.
Yes.
Well, no.
Yes. How you explain that? You and them dumbass girl trips, right?
We was outside.
Look at that neck, y'all. All them tattoos everywhere. And 4-eyed. I mean, she ain't the greatest looking red chick I've ever seen. She's a high yellow, 4 eyes. She should be glad somebody even want her, man. Boy, I tell you.
But not like that.
Well, obviously, so how you explain that?
Is this your DNA?
No, it is. Don't you trying to be funny?
I'm not laughing.
Look, you just got back in town. I asked you to clean up this disgusting kitchen.
I just got back in town.
From doing what?
Girls trip. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, obviously. Well, listen. You gotta go.
Go where? Where am I gonna go?
Back to your girls trip. Back to your your family house, your mom's house, your pop's house. But you have to get the hell out of here and take that 7-year-old with you.
It's dead winter.
You have to go.
Oh, you a cold motherfucker. No.
No, you cold. Huh? How he cold? You the cold motherfucker for doing what? For thinking you got away. You the cold motherfucker for going on them girl. Man, if you men out here allowing you, especially you men that claim that got Esau paperwork that y'all say it's marriage, and you letting your wife go on girl trips with a bunch of other sluts, huh? All of them sluts, but your wife ain't, huh? Come on, man. Cut it out now.
You have to go.
No.
You have to go.
I don't want to go.
You have to go.
Do it.
So I just left the tire shop because I had to get a tire replaced. Obviously, I had a flat tire.
Just by the title of this video, entitlement coming in 3, 2, 1.
And as I'm getting out of my car to hand it over to the folks, there's 2 seats, 2 like folding chairs sitting under an umbrella, both occupied by grown men. And as I'm getting out of my car, one of the guys looks over at me, looks at my car, and I'm thinking he's about to offer me his seat.
And there you have it, only 10 seconds later. Ladies, why do y'all feel so entitled to what people already have?
So I just had to give my husband an ultimatum. I told him it's either me or his son, which is my stepson. He needs to make a decision. Why? Because I am tired. I'm tired. I'm simply tired of competing for attention with someone that still pees the bed. Every time we cuddle on the couch, here he comes. There he is, wedging his little Minecraft body between us like a tiny emotional support chaperone. Every time I make dinner, my husband's like, oh, did you make, his stepson nuggets? I'm like, did he make me nuggets? No. Then you need to order him Uber Eats. My husband is like, you really have some nerve asking me to pick between my child and you. And I'm like, no, because I'm done. I'm done, competing with someone that doesn't even know how to wipe their ass properly. And in no way, shape, or form am I telling him to abandon his child. But I'm just simply asking him, leave him with a grandmother, send him to boarding school. Just rehome him temporarily, that's all.
On a date and get naughty?
No, you're ugly.
That was quick. Are you serious?
Why would I want to go on a date with you?
It was just a question.
And I answered it. Get away from me.
I can't. I'm stuck on an escalator with you. So is that a yes or no?
It's a no.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you going to walk away from me now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
No, he gonna run. Now y'all be thinking that y'all think y'all be thinking that y'all this place then got you women thinking that you all are just above men. You're so high above men that you think that I mean, even the biggest. I'm trying to keep it a little. What's the name? Cause y'all know I mean all that trying to be politically correct and all of them terms that y'all use that you try to make excuses for women, but we ain't gonna do it over here, y'all. I can't do it, y'all. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Look, get these hoes what they deserve, which is what? Punishment, meaning get out. Put them out.
My baby daddy's trying to get out of paying child support, so he's making me get a DNA test for our youngest kid. He said there's no way the youngest kid could be his because he's in the Marines and he was deployed when the kid would have been conceived. And I told him, I said, yeah, that's true if my gestational period was 40 weeks like most women. But since I have an irregular cycle, my gestational period is normally around 46 to 52 weeks. So it's your kid. Plus, when I cheated on him, it was with a woman, not a man. So there's no way that kid is not his. It's ridiculous how many men go out and do the deed, but then when the consequences come around, they don't want anything to do with it. And he knew from the get-go that working is against my religion, so there's no way for me to support this kid without him giving me money. And I'm not willing to put my relationship with God below anything. That's the most important.
And look at that thing, y'all. Ain't got a nerve to be cheating on somebody. Got a nerve to be cheating on somebody. Hey, man, some of y'all had some nerve, boy. Ecclesiastes 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he has found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. You women find any and all opportunity to do what? To lay down with multiple men. Hey man, y'all some lustful, wicked women. You're lustful and wicked. You got to be. Listen, man. Ain't no way in the world a man can be more. We just gonna use the word whorish, right? And a man could never be more whorish than a woman. And y'all know this here. But you know, Esau, Edom. Every time, what's his name? Tyler Perry making a movie. The man got to be cheating, and the woman got to be what? Got to be so honest and good. You know, that's how you know when you whatever on the Western television. I'm gonna say Western TV. They what? It's just the opposite, because the devil always gonna highlight. In other words, shit that took everything and I'm gonna get that precept turned upside down, right? The ways of the Lord say different. What I mean by the Lord say different concerning a man and a woman. The Heavenly Father say, out of 1,000 women, I have found none. But out of 1,000 men, I have found one. So that means that men are more honest, are susceptible of being honest, than women would ever be.
Important thing to me. And I told him, I said, we'll do the DNA test, but you're paying for it. I'm not paying anything out of my pocket. I'm also only asking him for $36,000 a year, so $3,000 a month. That's not even that much. That's not even enough to really live off of. Be careful who you sleep with, ladies.
Yeah, we should go ahead and do a paternity test just so we make sure everything's 100% correct.
What do you mean we should go ahead and do a paternity test?
The woman can't seem to believe it when she hears that the man she loves the most wants her to test their baby's DNA. Watch until the end to see how heartbreaking the story will be.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think we should get a paternity test?
Aiden, because a paternity test is... Why not? Are you scared or something?
Do you think I'm cheating on you?
I didn't say all that. I just want to make 100% sure everything is okay.
Okay, man. If you want a paternity test, you obviously think the kid's not yours, yeah?
No, I didn't say all that.
That's what it means, and why do you want a paternity test?
I just seen a whole lot of stories where a whole lot of people end up inside situations they don't want to end up in and didn't know they was in for a very long time.
What situation are you going to end up in that you don't want to be in?
I'm just saying, I've always been told when you have a baby, you should probably get a paternity test. That's what I've always been told since I was young.
Who told you that?
Everybody. Since I was young, they told me that.
The man kept behaving rudely, and the girl couldn't stand it. See how scary a woman can be when she is angry.
You're accusing me of cheating on you. We should get a paternity test.
I'm not accusing you of cheating on me.
You are accusing me.
You seem a little frustrated with the conversation, so I mean, honestly, now I really feel like we should get a paternity test.
I already don't feel well. You know what? I've been going through being pregnant. Now you bring up this foolishness that we need a paternity test?
How's it foolishness? I don't know. I figured they always have to verify that a dude is the father. It shouldn't be a big old problem.
Dumb.
When they argue like that, y'all already know what's going on. Y'all already know what's going on when they argue like that. Don't want to do something. And then watch the big lie that she say.
Listen to me right now when I say, I'm never going to drop it, that I have never cheated on you. You're actually the only guy I've ever been with. And that's you think...
The only guy I've ever been with. But when you lay down with it like you would, you landed up in what? In a bucket of water. These women lie so much, man. Oh, Lord.
I think I'm lying about that too. Cameron, that's what you asking for a paternity test means. It means you think that the baby is not yours and I've been with some other random
So why do you have a problem with it?
I have a problem that you don't trust me.
So you don't have a problem with taking a paternity test?
As a single mom of 3 kids, I will not be dating men that have kids. You guys are not to be taken seriously. Nobody wants you because your baby mama left you for a reason. My standards are so much more higher now than before I had kids, which is fucking insane. So if you want to be with me, you're going to have to be a stepdad of 3 kids. I have 2 boys and a little girl. A lot of you may ask yourself, what are you going to bring to the table, Lindsay? What are you going to... My fucking love and affection, bitch, and my fucking time. Like, that's what I'm going to bring to the fucking table.
See, they always got to convince themselves of the lie that they tell themselves, right? This is what they do. They try to convince themselves of the lie that they tell themselves. And then at night, they go home and what? They cry themselves to sleep because they know what? They know they just full of shit. And nobody wants them.
You're gonna fucking be with me because you love me, not because you have to use me for your benefit. Like, I am traumatized, okay? So you either love the fuck out of me and of my kids, or you're just not gonna fucking be with me at all.
Why can't you find a husband? Especially if you were with a man for 4 years. Why didn't y'all get married?
It just didn't work out.
You're a college-educated woman. Please do better.
Yeah.
It did not work out, meaning what? Did you break it off or did he break it off?
Yeah,
Who left?
Broke it off.
You broke it off with him. Why?
I thought I could do better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be as nice as possible. 4 years,
Yes, sir.
and you thought you could do better. Why?
I'm copying to that.
But what did he do?
He was indecisive.
What did he do for a living?
He was a regional director for a fast food company.
A regional manager or a regional director?
Director.
Right. Did he earn more than you?
A lot more.
And what do you do for a living?
I work in customer service.
Like a call center?
Yeah.
Oh, are you trolling me?
I promise I'm not. Like,
So let me get this right. You're an overweight customer service agent.
What? Oh, I would say.
I don't care what you would say. I'm the professional image coach. Look, ma'am. So he was definitely making over 6 figures.
Well, no. He's making that now.
So pay attention, everybody. Average black woman leaves a 4-year relationship because she thinks she can do better. Good for you, brother. Hope you work at a Sonic or White Castle or whatever. Do you have cat insurance, man?
I don't like cats. Danger zone! Oh, God.
Because this is kind of crazy. You've likely already met your guy and you blew it. You didn't say he did anything wrong. You just thought you could do better. Why did you think you could do better?
Well, at the time, he wasn't where he was. This is where he is.
And why y'all hate Kevin Sanders, y'all? Y'all hate, why y'all hate Kevin Sanders? Because he was telling the truth. 90+% of y'all is overweight. And y'all know this here. Let me read this precept right quick, y'all. Proverbs 5 verse 3. This is wisdom now. Well, you know, wisdom is compared to as a woman. Listen to this here. For the lips of a strange woman drop as and honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Y'all always, especially you Eve, you so-called black women, y'all always got something smooth to say. Something slick to say to what? To try to convince a man to what? To do something that normally he wouldn't do. And by you running your mouth and using lust, you most likely you can get I ain't gonna say most, not any time. Probably in the past, you get most men to do what you need him to do, right? For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil, but her end is bitter as warm wood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps take hold on hell. On hell. Wow. Lest thou shouldst ponder the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst what? Not know them. Y'all everywhere, man. Y'all a bunch of gatters, meaning a bunch of street runners, and a bunch of thoughts playing the game, playing the role until you can't play it anymore. Right? So again, the chickens have come home to what? To roost. The chicken, the what's another one? Damn. The jig is up. The jig is up, y'all. Meaning the jig, meaning, you know what? Let's do that one too. Right? Let's do that one too. Let's do that one too. The jig is up, meaning. Come on, Google, man. Stop playing with me. The jig is up. They don't want to play it today. Let's get it again. The jig is up, meaning. Let me just read it then. This, what it is here. Informal, let me see. The scheme or deception is revealed or what? Or foiled. I don't know why they won't. Let me see something here. Can't get Google to talk for me, y'all. Let's see something here. Let's do it again. Y'all bear with me. The jig is up. Meaning,
The jig is up means a secret plan or scam has been discovered, and it can no longer continue. It signals the end of deception, with time running out and those involved caught.
wow, y'all, she didn't want to give me that. Huh? Y'all heard it. She didn't want to give me that right there, right? She did not want to give me that. I guess she working with the feminists. Huh? The jig is up, often mistakenly heard as the G is up. Il an idiom meaning a trick, scam, or secret plan has been discovered and can no longer continue. First and foremost is what? Is you all being what? Laying down and tricking men to what? To take care of children that don't belong to them. It signifies that time has run out. What time has run out? Are you women having your way? And we know that the serpent. I'm gonna say the serpent, the so-called white man, right? And Eve. We know that y'all work hand in hand. Been working hand in hand with this child and child support shit, especially against the so-called black man. Y'all been getting all men, but mainly the so-called black man. The jig is up, often mistakenly heard as the G is up, is an idiom meaning a trick, scam, or secret plan has been discovered and can no longer continue. It signifies that time has run out. The deception is over. And the person involved has been caught. So you women have been caught. Your ass has been caught. And your time is up. Meaning your lies and your scamming and scheming with the so-called white man is up. Most of the brothers are not. I mean, you're going to catch a simp here and there, but now most of y'all can't even catch that. Yeah, they almost didn't give it to me, y'all, but guess what? It came. I made it come up.
It's now. He was working his way up.
Exactly. And like far too many black women, you don't want to wait.
Yep, we're getting a divorce, people. I found out that my beautiful girl right here was cheating on me this whole time and had someone else's kid. Huh? Ain't that right, baby? Talk to the camera. Come on. Tell them what you was doing. Oh, she don't want to show her face. It's okay. Divorce, can we say divorce papers coming? Huh? Can we say? She just now getting home? Ain't that right? Ain't that right, pumpkin? Yep. So, fellas, if you anything like me, you're going to be smart and not wipe up these kind of women.
Some people know they're wrong.
He say man kicks out wife after DNA test reveals none of the 3 kids are his.
So they choose to stay silent in shame.
You know what I mean? They over here crying because I already served her. Yep. She did it too many times. Ain't that right? Stop. I know. Stop. I know. I get it.
You know, when I was coming up in the 80s, right? Well, a little earlier, but mainly the 80s, you used to hear this term. The judge used to say, with that slick shit, he used to say, the judge used to say, he's not yours. Feed him till he look like you. That was the judge used to tell these men, feed him till he look like you. So in other words, they was making these men take care of these children, even the ones that wasn't, especially the men that married women, right? And you dummies that go in there and or sign papers and sign shit before you even go get a test. They were making them do what? Making them pay for the children. So I got a saying here, right? And this is my saying, right? And I might even name this video what it is here. Test them before you feed them. Test them before feeding them. Test them before feeding them, because we know that Eve and her these Eve who run around and these so-called black women. I say black women because those are my counterparts, right? No, I'm not talking about white women. I don't care about what white women doing and these folks and women here doing. These folks and doing. I'm talking about Eve, because y'all always on the internet talking about us. So why we can't go in on y'all asses? Why we can't go in on y'all? Because, you know, again, the jig is up. And we are very aware now who the serpent is. Esau, Edom, the devil of the earth. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And Eve, the so-called black woman, which is the head tribe of who? Of all of the women tribes, just like the so-called black man, is what? The head tribes of what? Of all the men tribes. Of all the tribes, period. So this is where we at.
I get it. I know what's going on there. Fellas, be loyal to yourself, because they won't be. You understand? This is what you deal with.
The only people who wouldn't betray you are your parents.
Coming home all late hours of the night. You still tired? Are you making me my breakfast?
Fuck that.
Are you making breakfast? Peace out, people. This is my life.
What? All inclusive, baby. All inclusive, baby. We going to Dubai on me. We going to Dubai. Merry Christmas. We going to Dubai. Look in it. The tickets is in there, baby. The tickets is in there. We finna be shaking out by like New Year's. The tickets is in there. Look in there. Yeah. What is this? DNA test report. Yeah. 0% paternity probability.
Surprise, mother.
Yeah. Our son? That's not me. This right here say, my son ain't my son. And you ain't even got nothing to explain, because this explained it already. Matter of fact, no, it's not. Go to the next page. I'm going to show you how much I'm joking. I'm going to show you divorce settlement agreement. Divorce settlement. I already pre-made it up. Divorce agreement. It's up. You know what that means?
He gave her all of it in one pack.
I mean, we over with. Get out my house. Get out my house. I don't care. Get out my house. I don't care. You ain't got nowhere to go. That ain't my responsibility. But I don't care. What you shouldn't have did was have me raise a kid that wasn't.
Listen, y'all, when they give them tears, y'all, that's secondary game, y'all. I always remember that. I'm going to read this precept here, which is in Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. Right? Even the serpent is on the same level of deception and deceiving people to what? To get them to do something that they normally wouldn't do. The so-called white man uses what? What do he use? The so-called white man uses his money, right? And Eve, she uses what? Lust. To get you to do things that you normally wouldn't do. Evil, just wicked, man. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reapeth. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of what? Of flesh reap. Meaning what? Evil. Corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And that's the elect during this time. These are the only people that are going to make it out of America, which is what? Which is the elect of the elect of the children of Israel, right? Over here in America, because America is where what is where the lake of fire is going to take place, right? Just say lake of fire, y'all, because there's no such thing as burning up under the ground forever, right? No such thing. Job 4 and verse, what I want? This is Job 4 and 8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So again, the chicken have come home to roost. Men, remember this here. Remember this, men. Yeah, we always got to have a little fun with this thing here, y'all, because I always remember. Test them before feeding them. Remember that.
Mom all this time, and I'm getting a DNA test on my daughter next. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm getting a DNA test on my daughter next. Give my paperwork. You ain't gonna sign a divorce, you ain't got to. Get out though. On gang, get out. Not mine. Not mine. I don't care.
Alright, y'all, that's the end of these witches here. So let's get in. I'm gonna hit more precepts, And I'm going to close this out, y'all. That'll be it right there, right? Let's go to Proverbs. Where I want to go. You know, you women love destroying the lives of what? Of so-called black men. I say so-called because nobody's black. I say so-called black women because nobody's black. Y'all love destroying our lives, y'all. But let me see something here. I said Proverbs, what on Proverbs 26? Proverbs 26 and 20, 26 and 27. Look at what I want. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. So the same way, the same pit that you dug for yourself, all the lies that you have told, and all of the confusion that you have allowed to come out of your mouth to trick men all the time. How many? Listen, man, you women be having. Damn, man, how you can have 4 or 5 different baby daddies, man? God. Whew. And you see nothing with that. And then you be trying to entice men to marry you. Man, they've been tricking y'all ass for a long time, boy. Marry a woman that got 3, 4, 5, and some got even more 6, 7 baby daddy, man. God damn. Why would you even think about marrying a woman like that, man? A heifer that got a lying tongue. What's that one? Let me see. My rule 22. A lying tongue hateth what? Those that are afflicted by it. And a flattering mouth worketh ruin. Real quick. But you know what? What that precept is, second entrance. Because I'm going to say this right here, right? The Heavenly Father, the Lord had definitely heard our prayer, and we, the elect, look for our enemies to be cast down. And who is that? Our enemies. Esau, Edom, no one enemy or what? Of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. And then what? We being what? His children, he is definitely our enemies. But who's hand in hand with that devil? Eve. Hand in hand. I know y'all hate it when I make these videos, don't y'all? But y'all think it's okay when y'all make videos about us, huh? And be talk about the so-called black man. But guess what? I'm using the Bible, using the scripture. What you using? You're using what? Confusion. And that confusion is full of what? Feelings and emotions that don't mean nothing. So let me read this precept here, Micah 7:7. Therefore I will look unto the Lord Yahweh. I will wait for the God of my salvation. My God will hear me. Huh? In the true name of Yahweh, and not no damn JC. Rejoice not against me, O my enemies. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness. So we, at this present moment, we are sitting in darkness, and in the process of sitting in darkness, we're catching all types of hell from what? That serpent and Eve. Because they both are what? Of enemies of the so-called black man. I shall arise when I sit in darkness. The Lord Yahweh shall be a light unto me. I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause. Who has been treated unfairly more and been more abused than the so-called black man of Judah, the tribe of Judah? No one. No one. Their unfair treatment, the pain, and going through hell, even up to date. We use these words to what? To comfort us, but we still is vexed, meaning that vexation is still in the what? In the spirit. It's always displeasures of what? Of this world, because we are what? This world is against us. I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light. If you are not calling on the true name of the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, then you are a lost soul and you are still in darkness. That light is what? Is this truth. And I shall behold his righteousness. Verse 10. Then she, that is my enemy, Eve, shall see it. She's going to see the power and the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And that's when she's going to what? It's going to be too late then. Because what's going to take place? And shame shall cover her, which said unto me. But y'all still got to go through Jacob's trouble now before what? Before you get destroyed. Totally. Where is, I know some good sisters out there, y'all, but they're very few. Very, 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 very few. Where is the Lord Yahweh thy God? Most of y'all hate the Lord. I've seen, I don't know how many videos I've seen back to back to back to back to back. You all speaking ill of the Most High. Where is the Lord? And then I heard y'all say numerous times that if there's a God that allows certain things to take place, you know, depending on whether he deleting a woman. It just, the Lord just deleted four Jamaican women that was I think the brother, he sent me the thing, that was deported. Yeah, that was deported from Porter. 4 Jamaican women that was deported from Puerto Rico. And they was found in the river decapitated. You know what? Let me pull that up right quick. Let me read that right quick. Let me show you. I'm not lying. Where the brother at? He sent me this earlier. Let's see something. Yeah, here it is right here. 4 Haitian women were deported from what? Puerto Rico. They have now been found decapitated. Look it up. This is what y'all don't understand and can't see. Y'all can't see the time of trouble that is coming concerning Jacob's trouble. Y'all think Jacob's trouble, which is in Daniel 12, huh? A time like never before. I'm not gonna get it. A time like never before, meaning what? A time of trouble. For who? Us, the Israelites. Before Esau's Edom kingdom is going to be no longer exist on this earth, this planet, right? Before the Lord wipe him out, you're gonna go through the hell like never before. And y'all know we've been through some hell, especially in 70 AD, when them devils ransacked what? Our homeland. Verse 10 again of Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she, Eve, the wicked, that's your future, baby, be trodden down as the mire of the street. Meaning what? The pit. Mire means dirt. In a grave, right? That's your future. That's what's going to take place real soon. And what that precept is, second Esdras, I know it's the 16. And it says, and the dead shall be cast down? No, shall be cast out. And the dead shall be cast out as dung. Y'all know what dung is. And there shall be what? No man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall what? Shall be cast down. So Eve, in the time that we are coming in, most of you are not going to have men for your covering, and you're going to find yourself in situations to where you are not going to be able to defend yourself. You're going to be ravished. Most of y'all are going to be ravished by what? By Esau Edom. He's just getting started. He's just cranking up. But we are definitely, there's no such thing as we waiting on Jacob trouble. We're in Jacob trouble, and Jacob trouble is here. So now you're going to what? You're going to find more and more of you women, because y'all outnumber us. So we can never beat you in being deleted, because you all outnumber us. Why do you all outnumber us? Huh? Because the Heavenly Father said, be fruitful and multiply. Told the men, be fruitful and multiply. But you all want to be what? You all thinking is what? You think you all is supposed to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men versus a man supposed to have 1 or 2 men, two women. Baby, just wait. The kingdom is almost here. The kingdom is almost here. I ain't got to go in detail about what I have said too many times. But know this right here. Because y'all been proud as hell. Let's do the last precept right quick in Isaiah. Isaiah, what is it, Isaiah 3? Yeah, Isaiah 3. Right? Because y'all been proud as hell, man. Just something short. 3 in verse, I think that's 16. 3 and 16. Isaiah 3 and 16. Moreover, the Lord, Yahweh, said, because the daughter of Zion are haughty, meaning what? They proud. Arrogant as hell. Y'all think y'all more superior than what? Than your counterpart, which is the so-called black man? You Israelite sisters are what? Are cursed. And you're cursed for it. And why you cursed? When I mean you're cursed, you definitely cursed with your head. But anyway, your proudness. So that all that proudness and all that arrogancy and that superiority that you think that you have over us, stay tuned. It's what? It's that knock gonna be at the door, gonna be a knock that you are not waiting for. So I'm gonna say this again. Men, test them before feeding them. So on that note, I'm gonna say, call Lord Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakah Kudash, Shalom.